These are entries for our first heat of the afternoon. Out in front, sporting the number 1 saddle pad is Iron Mike, out of the Shadow Play Racing Stables, being driven today by Mr. Dylan De Silva. With the number 2 saddle pad is Major Medical out of the Hang 'em High Stables, being driven today by Mr. Kelsey Durham. With the number 3 saddle pad, Just Like That, the trotter out of the Graceland Stables, being driven today by Mr. Zeno Cooper. And on the outside, sporting the number 4 saddle pad, G.I. Jane, owned by Mr. Derek Seymour, and being driven this afternoon by Mr. Maurice Rayner. This is for the 108 and 2 to 110 division time bar. Okay, our star car has now collected our 4 entries for our first heat of 2017. 4 ponies up and 4 ponies out. Let's sort them out as they come out of the first turn. And it is the real pony that is Iron Mike, picking him up and putting him down. He's being chased down by Major Medical. He has the rookie in the bike off by a quarter, back another quarter to Just Like That, the trotter. G.I. Jane pushing the issue from behind, running as they started 1, 2, 3, and 4. As they head around paddock turn and down the backstretch, it is Iron Mike being chased down by Major Medical, dropped back 2.5 lengths to Just Like That, who's still holding off G.I. Jane as they go around the Hang 'em High turn. Out of the Simpsonville turn, Dylan De Silva with Iron Mike still holding serve over Major Medical, who's right there in the mix, pushing him along. Back another 3 to Just Like That. The trotter still holding off G.I. Jane, who trails the field. Around paddock turn and down the backstretch for the final time in this heat is Iron Mike still out in front. Major Medical making a bid on the outside. Just Like That still back 3, holding off G.I. Jane, who's off by a quarter, chasing everybody around Hang 'em High turn. Out of the 4th turn they come. Iron Mike on the inside. Major Medical still bidding on the outside, but running out of real estate. It is Iron Mike with Major Medical, Just Like That, and G.I. Jane. They finish as they started. And here come our entries for heat number 2 of the afternoon. Out in front, sporting the number 1 saddle pad, Real Ladylike, owned by the Shadow Play Racing Stables, and being driven today by Mr. Dylan De Silva. And on the outside, it's Inward's Progress, out of the Inward Stables, being driven today by Miss Candace Martins. This is for the 107 and 2 to 108 and 1 division time bar. Okay, our star car has now collected our 2 entries for heat number 2 of the afternoon. All right, they're up and out. Let's sort them out as they come out of the first turn. And Real Ladylike, the rail pony, getting a very good jump over Inward's Progress, as they head across us on spectator's turn into paddock turn. Real Ladylike checking out on Inward's Progress, out in front by 4 lengths already now as they head down the backstretch into the Hang 'em High turn. Candace waking up Inward's Progress to try and close the distance back down, and has in a few strides cut it back down to about 3 as they come out of the Simpsonville turn. It's still Real Ladylike out in front, but just by 3 now as they go across us here one more time on spectator's turn. Into paddock turn and down the backstretch for the final time in the seat. Real Ladylike still out in front. Inward's Progress closing the distance considerably, just off by 1.5 now as they go around the Hang 'em High turn. Coming strong is Inward's Progress. As they come out of the 4th turn, it's still Real Ladylike out in front. It was Progress coming on strong, but running out of real estate again. It is Real Ladylike over Inward's Progress. Okay, here come our entries for heat number 3 of the afternoon. Out in front, sporting the number 1 saddle pad, Real Patrol, owned by Jennifer Howard and Jason and Ashley Patterson, and being driven this afternoon by Miss Carista Rabane. With the number 2 saddle pad, It's All About Me, out of the Graceland Stables, being driven today by Mr. Christian Truan. And on the outside, sporting the number 3 saddle pad, Custard the Dragon, owned by Mr. Andy Stoneham, and being driven today by Miss Andrea Westerfield. This is for the 105 to 106 division time bar. Okay, we have 3 ponies up behind the star car as he pulls away. 3 ponies up and 3 ponies out. Costed the Dragon off the mark a bit, but it's a good start nonetheless. Out of the first turn they come, and it is Real Patrol being pressured already by It's All About Me as they come across us here for the first time. Costed the Dragon catching back up to the field, but still off by a quarter. Running 1, 2, and 3 around paddock turn, and down the backstretch they go. Real Patrol out in front, being pushed along by It's All About Me. Costed the Dragon back in the mix, but still chasing on off by a quarter as they head around the Hang 'em High turn. Out of the Simpsonville turn, Real Patrol with Carissa Rabane in the bike, still rocking and rolling out in front, trying to hold off. It's All About Me, right there in the mix with Christian Truin in the bike. Andrea Westerfield with Costa the Dragon still trailing the field as they head into paddock turn and down the backstretch for the final time in this heat is Real Patrol still out in front. It's All About Me, first to make a bid on the outside. Costa the Dragon with nowhere to go, trying to chase on as they head around the Hang'em turn. Out of the fourth turn and down the home stretch they come. It's Real Patrol still holding serve over It's All About Me, who's coming on strong, but running out of real estate. They will finish as they started. It's Real Patrol with It's All About Me and Costa the Dragon. These are our entries for heat number 4 of the afternoon. Out in front, sporting the number 1 saddle pad, Skyway Majestic, out of the Simsfield Stables, being driven today by Mr. Kaiwan Waldron. With the number 2 saddle pad, Inwoods Generation, owned by the Truin family and being driven today by Mr. Christian Truin. With the number 3 saddle pad, Park Ranger, owned by Mr. Edward Roke and being driven today by Miss Andrea Westerfield. And on the outside, that is Matt Miller, our visiting international driver from Indiana. Welcome back again, Matt. And on the outside, sporting the number 4 saddle pad is Black and Mild, out of the Grayson Stables and being driven today by Mr. Zeno Cooper. This is for the 106-1 to 107-1 A Division time bar. Star Car has collected these 4 very smartly, beautifully collected. It's going to be a good start. 4 ponies up and 4 ponies out. We'll sort them out as they come out of the first turn. And it is that Real Pony with the young master in the bike is Skyway Majestic stepping on out of the Simsfield Stables, goes off his feet. He pulls him out wide to allow Inwoods Generation to take up the pole position now, being chased on by Inwoods Generation with Park Ranger. Now Skyway Majestic finds itself trailing the field as they blaze down the backstretch. Out in front, though, is Inwoods Generation by 3 over Park Ranger, with Black and Mild right there in the number 3 hole, being pushed along by Skyway Majestic. Out of the Simsfield turn they come. Inwoods Generation getting a gift in the beginning there. Out in front by 2 over Matt Miller with Park Ranger. Black and Mild. Now here goes Skyway Majestic as they blaze down the backstretch for the final time in this heat. Skyway Majestic in traffic on the outside of the last 2, now chasing down the front runner, Inwoods Generation, as they come out of the 4th turn and down the home stretch. It's Inwoods Generation over Skyway Majestic with Park Ranger and Black and Mild.